We starting at the race here, the Las Vegas Grand Prix, we're sponsoring the Alpine car. So we announced that early this morning, and it's like performance meets performance. Performance TV on our side, and obviously performance racing for Alpine and Formula One. So it's exciting. I'm here in Vegas right now, and it's pretty exciting time.
See, everybody's there.
Yeah, no, it's like the biggest deal in the country right now. And it has been huge ever since the Netflix series Drive to Survive, right?
Yep.
And obviously there's some very big personalities still in Formula One, not just the drivers like Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen, but also the team leaders, Christian Horner, for example, Toto Wolff. Mark, what do you think about the popularity of Formula One? Is it continuing to rise? I mean, you must have faith in it, considering you signed the partnership deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think you nailed it in just kind of describing how big an impact the Netflix series had on the sport. Obviously, the Vegas is essentially now America's Monaco. That's what it feels like. I was literally out on the Las Vegas Strip this morning, and until 6 p.m. tonight, I mean, it's an open racetrack. I mean, it's probably the smoothest road in America, and they have all the, everything's up. I mean, you are literally driving down a racetrack to get to a meeting, and so it's pretty exciting to have that here in America, in particular, have it in a city like Las Vegas. The suites here are just like, everything is elevated. It's kind of amazing.
It's Vegas, baby. Mountain, you guys work with advertisers. You guys work with linear and cable networks and streaming businesses for that advertising component there.
And they work with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Pretty good actor.
Chief creative officer.
Is that right?
I think so.
Chief creative officer.
Okay.
And there's a cool helmet with that the Alpine team now has, that has some relation to Deadpool. So it's a pretty cool item that's here in Vegas right now.
Dude, can you get a hold of one of those helmets?
I've seen it, but I asked if I could drive a car, and I don't think a lot of people know this, but this is kind of interesting. I'm an accomplished jet pilot. And so I know how to go fast, but they don't want to let me do that on the streets of Las Vegas. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Okay.
Oh, man, you should be able to get a helmet, though, just like as a keepsake. Maybe have them make one extra one for you.
Yeah, we'll work that out. I mean, you'd be surprised how much of this stuff is a surprise to me. It's not planned out months in advance. I just find out like this week. Oh my God, this is cool helmet, and I have to put my name in the hat.
Will you? I mean, as a partner, are you going to be able to watch the race like from pit lane? Will you be in the garage?
Yeah, absolutely. So last night was the opening ceremony. Yeah, it was on pit lane. We were literally directly above the garage. Tomorrow, I'm going into the garage, talking to some of the drivers. And what was most interesting about this is when we became part of the team, they interviewed us to figure out if we were winners. Like they don't just want like sponsorships. They want like a winning culture around the team. And it was interesting to see how much they take seriously like a culture of performance and a culture of winning, and like I didn't expect that. And it's kind of almost an added bonus to have a group of people that are just determined to perform. Like, so that I love that.
Mark, when is the main race actually?
It is Saturday in the US, which is Sunday in Europe. So normally Formula One races are on a Sunday, and it will still be on Sunday in Europe. But it starts at 10 p.m. at night on Saturday. And the practice tonight, I think, starts at 8:30. And the qualifying, I think, tomorrow night is 1 a.m. Like, This is like, it's not only in Vegas, it's like Vegas lights. And it's and I can see part of the track from my hotel room. And I mean, it looks like a racetrack, but you're like looking out your hotel room.
So this is obviously geared for the kind of the global TV market, the European TV market, as opposed to the US TV market at this point.
Yeah. I think the two of you have the worst time, because I think the qualifying starts at like 4 a.m. New York time.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like, okay, we'll take care of people in Vegas. They're still awake, and people in Europe, they're awake. But those New Yorkers, I don't know.
Forget about it. All right, let's go to your day job here at Mountain. What are you seeing in the digital ad space these days?
Yeah, I mean, there seems to be a healthy, everyone's slow to make decisions. I think in every part of business these days, it could be capital expenditures, it could be advertising, whatever it is, but you're seeing like the companies decide to grow. And so, we saw Q4 kind of start out like just reluctantly, the train's just kind of slowly leaving the station. But I think as the quarter's moving on, you see marketing budgets ramping up, and I think that's true both probably for linear TV as well as like kind of performance TV that Mountain does on streaming.
So, I mean, we were just talking to Laura Martin, a media analyst at Needham and Company, and she's covered the media industry for decades, and
I know her.
Yeah, so she's really just kind of saying, boy, it's tough to see how many of these legacy media companies literally survive. I mean, how do you think this is going to evolve here?
Yeah, so I think so. In the past, this is a topic I've actually been thinking about a lot. So in the past, like the TV industry kind of consolidated around the pipes, like the cable companies and the bundles. I think what is happening now is it's going to start to consolidate around the brands. So I think Disney is a prime example. Like, what Disney represents, in terms of children's programming, ESPN, in terms of sport, what does ABC represent? Like, and so you're going to start to decide, look, I have all this ABC content, but do I need the ABC brand? Or is it, and I think you're going to start to see a consolidation around like big tentpole brands, like tents, the brands that the consumer just hearing the name, they're like, I want to watch X, and they know where this is. Discovery, I want to watch a documentary or outdoor programming, I'm going to go to Discovery. I want to watch reality, I'm going to go to NBC Bravo. And if you don't have one of those brands, I think you're going to your brand's going to be like in the old days of car companies, it's just going to disappear over time and become part of those bigger brands.
Mark,